Hello student, today we are discussing about the chapter number 4 in Civics, Democratic Government. A democracy is a rule by the people. The people have the power to choose their own leaders and they elect the leaders who ultimately form the government of a country, while the framing laws and the government is guided by the concerned voices of the people. So it is the people who hold the ultimate power in a democracy. Therefore, we can say that democracy are based on the ideas of the people ruling themselves by participating in the government. Most democracy government these days are referred as a representative democracy, and these people do not directly participate the government. Instead, they elect the leaders to the government and to take the decision on their behalf, and the leaders serve as a representative of the people, and they represent the rights and demands of the people. And how a representative democracy works? We know that in a democracy, people elect their representative to the government, and these representatives belong to the different political parties, and each political party has its own on political party belief and objectives. Before an elections, political parties announces their candidate, and that is the leaders they wanted to vote for, and they also announces their manifesto, and that means their policies and programs they plan to undertake if they elected government. And some leaders and contest their elections an independent candidate, and these are the leaders who do not wish to join any particular political party, and the political party usually announces their manifesto and candidate in a campaign before an election. Such campaign usually take the form of public meetings, rallies, etc. On the basis of this campaign, the people decided who they follow to vote for and represent them in a government. And the key feature of the democracy, we know that the one of the main feature of the democracy is that the people elect that control the government, and they participate in the government through the process of the voting, and the control of the government, supporting, the criticizing, the questioning the actions. A democratic government too has a certain responsibilities. It is to resolve the conflicts, and according to the laws of the country, it has ensured the quality justice to the all and of the people. And all these features all we take the democratic government, and we will study about them in the details in this chapter. Solving now universal adult franchisee. Universal adult franchisee means all adults in a country can vote and elect their representatives to the government. In India, all citizens above the 18 years of age can vote regardless of their caste, sex, or religion. Universal adult franchisee is an important feature of the democracy. It ensures the right of all the sections of the society of the society as a representative equally in the government. And the people participation of the people in the foundation of the democracy. First of all, people choose their representation to form the government, and they vote in the election to elect their representation for the period of the 5 years. And after the completion of the 5 years, the people decided whether the government fails to the function the interest of the people, and the people express their disappointment with the government by not voting in its favor in the next election. And secondly, the people of the continuous examiner of the policies introduced by the government, and they openly express their views and criticize the government if necessary. If they express their disapproval in the multiple ways, such as the rallies, dharna, strike, and signature campaign. And the media like the newspaper, magazines, TV also plays an important role in expressing their views of the people and making the government realize its responsibilities. And the resolving conflicts in a society, conflicts of its might be led to the violent practices by one group against the others, and the use of the violence then result in the development of fears or the tensions among the people. And thus it is a very important of a government to resolve the conflicts. A conflicts can occur among the people and states or institutions. Some of the examples are as follow: religious procession and celebration, sharing of river water, Now the next one is equality and justice. Equality refers to the fact of the being people, rights, advantages, etc. In a democracy, the government ensure all the citizens are treated equally irrespective of their caste, class, gender. When the people are not treated equally, then they can be always approached to the court and that seek to the justice. And in India, the Constitution of India outlines the various provisions to the ensure the equality in a society and provide the people. For example, untouchability has been abolished by the law. Not only the part of the strict punishment against the people who practices untouchability, but there are also the various provisions that provide the equal and opportunities of education and employment to the victims of caste-based discriminations. Now, those aspect special scheme have been put in the place to either waive or the lower the fees for the girls in the government and school and colleges. Thank you. This is all about the democratic government.